Okay, welcome back to part 2 of the first episode of PlanetChat. We've got xkappax with us here, who we're going to have a little interview with, if you want to say hi.
Hello.
Yep, so let's begin. Shevant, or if that's how you say it, asks, what do you use a platform for your levels? Do you come up with the gameplay first, or the story or theme?
I'm really bad about that. I will just wake up in the morning and just start making a level, and I won't know what I'm doing. I'll just be plopping stuff down, and then my husband will wake up, and I'll be like, "Hey, put some mechanics in here," and he'll just be like, "What? I don't." What? He has no idea what. So I mostly will just start doing visuals. I don't plan anything. I really should. It's terrible. No, I'm trying to add water to the crystal cave, and because of how haphazardly that level is laid out, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to add water to it. I look at it, it's a mess.
Yeah. I was thinking, when they were going to release water, I was thinking it would be like you can add it on layers, not like the whole level filled with water.
Yeah, I really was not happy about that. The day I got into the water beta, I took the crystal cave and I was like, yes, just add water. And I went, and first I saw, okay, you can add it as a level across the thing. Alright, I can deal with that. So it extinguished all my fire. The whole level. And I was like, well, alright, I can maybe admit that. So I then put the water where I needed it to be, and it broke everything. It just broke everything. And by the time you got to the bottom of the level, everything was destroyed. And I made in the beta, I made a playable version, so Media Molecule could look at the carnage that
it caused.
And Cuppage thought it was funny. He said it was better than the original version of the game. I was not happy, but looking back on it, there's probably a way to add water to that level, but I don't know if I have the energy to do it.
Yeah.
It's all because of my poor planning. And I'm doing a level right now, and I have no idea where to go with it. I have an almost full thermometer, and I'm not even close to done with it. So.
Leather Monkey asks, take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are, and he wants you to fill in the blank. I quite like that question.
Pretty.
Yes, it is pretty. That's the correct answer. Actually, that's more a quiz night question than a actual interview. So there you go, Leather Monkey. You have your answer. Oh, here we go. This one's good. What is a kappa exactly? This was asked by RTM223.
Oh, okay. A kappa is a Japanese water monster, and they're from Japanese mythology, and they're really pretty nasty monsters. They sit in lakes, and they look like little kids, and they lure travelers into the lake because they think that a kid is drowning, and then you go over to save them, and they eat your entrails out through your belly button. But in Japan, for some reason, they have made them absolutely adorable, and you can get little plush ones and stuff, because the Japanese have the ability to make anything cute, even if it's a horrible monster. So, I did my senior project in college on Japanese mythology, and I found that legend, and I found out that this one toy I had when I was a kid was a kappa, and ever since then I've been completely obsessed with them, and that's when I became xkappax back in like 1999 or whatever that was. Yeah. So, you know, when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Oh, I think I was 4 then, I think.
Yeah, that makes me feel really old.
No, because I'm 14 now, so I'm getting older now, but probably not adult yet. Next question. JWW Photos asks, why do you have a fascination with hoists?
Hoists? Alright, yeah. Actually, this is a good story. We had a friend, Barnaby Jones, on the PSN, and he lives around us, and we would all be sitting making rocket cheetah levels when we first got the game, smashing rockets into things, and we were playing the one day, and we were looking at the tags, and he was scrolling through them, and he found hoists, and he's like, I'm gonna tag everything with hoists, because that's hilarious. And then, so we started tagging everything with hoists, and then when we made 7 days, I told Grant and my friend Jay Hardsync about the hoist thing, and Jay thought it was absolutely hilarious, and he put that at the end of the level. If you like this, tag it with hoists. So pretty much if you see a tag that's hoists on a level, I'm probably the one that did it, because I don't think anybody else uses that tag. Oh, maybe Jaden does, because I remember he was doing it for a while too.
Yeah, it's amazing how you can just see something and then just do it all the time.
Oh, it's hilarious to me. And I will sit there for like 5 minutes if I like a level, going through the stupid tags, because I have to find hoists.
Just spend hours looking for the actual tag for it.
Yeah.
Okay, Joey asks, what do you like more, fluffy cats or non-fluffy cats?
I actually kind of like non-fluffy cats, because I'm not allowed to have fluffy cats because my husband's allergic.
Oh. So you prefer non-fluffy cats because you have to have them?
Yeah, well, no, I've always had non-fluffy cats anyways, but I guess if someone gave me a fluffy cat, I would not turn it away.
You just can't. It's so sweet. Next question. Outlaw Jack asks, where did you get the idea of the box ghost?
We had made Centralia, and I had those ghosts all over the level, those ones with the one big eye and the one small eye, and I was just sitting down making costumes, because that was my favorite thing to do in the beginning. I must have had, like, my whole profile filled with costumes, and I put that box on, and I was like, I wonder what this is going to look like if I paint this white and do this costume up like the ghost, and I loved it. So I would be playing online and with my friends like from around here, and they would just be so annoyed by the character. My husband hates box ghosts, so it just stuck. I just kept using it. I'm like, I'm going to use this thing for everything. Yeah. And that's where it came from. And everybody asks me if Box Ghost is from Danny Phantom, but I have seen one episode of Danny Phantom, and apparently there's a character named Box Ghost, or The Box Ghost or something, so I feel unoriginal.
I mean, it's like, when I'm making a costume, I see someone's costume, and I love it, and I have to copy it. It looks so good, because I've probably got a really rubbish imagination. I can never come up with a good imagination to think of, like, costumes to make and stuff, but things, I see them and then I think of what I can do to make them even better and just kind of change them and stuff.
Yeah, I love costumes, and I think that's like a really great aspect of the game. When I first got it, I didn't know you could like sticker the costumes and stuff like that. Somebody taught me how to do that, and I was like, oh wow! So I just started making everything.
Yeah. The Lawn Stink asks, why have we not seen a sword that cuts things level?
There's a simple reason for that, and that is the EULA for Little Big Planet Central, because pretty much I read it because I'm weird about that kind of stuff, and pretty much if you publish your stuff, Sony/Media Molecule can do whatever they want with it. They essentially own it, and that's why I didn't want to use like any of my original characters. Yeah,
just get it going. Okay, Robo-Teoid asks, will you name your next pet after him?
Sure.
You should be on it. Yeah, okay, and under this actually it says, if not, what will you name your next pet?
Actually, I don't know if I'm going to get another pet. If I get another pet, it's probably going to be a lizard. And if I get a lizard, I am going to name it Thurston. And I'm sorry, because I already promised that I would name it Thurston.
Yeah, it's quite a good name.
It's the guy from Sonic Youth. My first one was named Lee, who was the bassist / other guitarist from Sonic Youth. And I said if I got another one, I would name him Thurston, the lead singer, so...
that's all the questions, I think. So thank you for coming in and being interviewed by us. We'll hope to see all of you viewers out there in the next episode.